Hey, everyone. Business owners and business coaches, how you doing today? Friends and family. Coach Curtis Phelan here. All right, it says you're live now. Okay, so I'm live. Cool. What are we talking about today? Well, I want to share a strategy today that one of my coaching clients used. So this is for business coaches today. Okay, it's Wednesday. I'm doing Wednesday stuff, as my friend Todd says. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I'm so busy. I'm losing track of days and nights. It's a good thing. Anyway, so I want to share a strategy today that one of my coaching clients used. So just why I mentioned that. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, all my lives are for business coaches. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, they're for business owners. Okay, so I coach both. Been doing that for over 26 years. But um, one of my coaching clients, this is a strategy that she used to go from almost no referrals to a fully booked practice without posting a single piece of additional content. Okay, because the most powerful referral sources for a business coach are not usually other coaches or happy clients. Okay, although they can be, they're professionals who already sit across from your ideal client every single week. So there are accountants right now sitting across from your ideal client. There are attorneys right now on the phone or sitting across from your ideal client. There are financial advisors right now that are meeting your perfect client. Okay, and business bankers that are in your market, probably in your town right now, who are sitting across from business owners every week who need exactly what you do. All right, so they have no one to refer those clients to, and they've never heard of you. So how can they refer them to you, right? So one conversation with three of those professionals could change your entire pipeline situation, okay? Most coaches never make that call, okay? So I've been coaching business coaches for over 26 years, as I mentioned, all right? And ever since I've been a coach, and started off doing both. So, and the professional alliance strategy, okay, is the single most consistently underused lead generation approach I've ever encountered in the coaching industry. I don't care, you know, what anyone says out there, okay? Building real relationships, real business partnerships is the most powerful, okay? Today I want to share what happened when one of my clients finally made the calls, right, that we're talking about, and what she said afterward. So I want to tell you about Diana. Okay, so let me pull up what Diana said. Well, before we do that, so Diana, she'd been a business coach for 3 years when she came to me. She was posting on social media consistently. She was very consistent. She was active in networking groups, right? Going to networking functions and stuff. She had a solid reputation among other coaches and stuff, but her monthly income had been between 3,800 and 5,200 for almost 2 years. Okay, never breaking through that ceiling, never collapsing, just kind of oscillating, right, in that kind of frustrating middle range. Just can't get ahead. We're just like staying in this coaching thing because we love it and it pays the bills, but never really going above that, which is where a lot of coaches get stuck. So when I asked Diana where her current clients came from, she said they were mostly from her social media content and occasional referrals from other coaches. Okay, so that was her strategy, and that's where she was stuck. So I asked her whether she had ever had a deliberate, structured conversation with a local accountant, attorney, or financial advisor specifically about their business owner clients and what those clients struggled with. Because sometimes you got to do a little research, right? She said no. She'd thought about it, but she never did it. Okay. So I said, Diana, in your specific coaching niche, right, helping service business owners with their operations and profitability, you are exactly what every experienced business accountant and business attorney is looking for when their best clients say, I'm stuck. That's who they need, okay? So we built a list of 12 professionals in Diana's market, okay? who serve the type of business owner that Diana coaches. Okay, Diana coaches. So we wrote a simple, warm outreach message, not a pitch, a genuine offer to be a resource, and a request to understand what their clients struggled with. So it was genuine, authentic, okay? So Diana made 11 calls in 2 weeks. 8 professionals agreed to a 30-minute meeting, coffee, okay? 5 became active referral. Well, they all didn't want to do coffee, but some of them just did the phone call, right? But a few of them wanted to meet for coffee. So 5 became active referral partners within 60 days. And so here's what Diana wrote to me 90 days later. So let me pull this up. She said, okay. So she said, Curtis, I cannot believe I waited 3 years to make these calls. In 90 days, I've had 22, sorry about that. I don't even know where my phone is. I think it's in my office. I had 22 qualified introductions, hopefully that stops, from 5 professional partners. Now, 8 of those have become discovery calls. Let's wait for that to stop, right? There we go. Okay. So I've had 22 qualified introductions from 5 professional partners. I have a call in a few minutes, so I got to hurry up. 8 of those have become discovery calls. 5 became paying clients. My income this month was, what did she say, $11,400. And not one of those clients came from social media. Every single one came from a professional who knew them, trusted them, and pre-sold them on me before we ever spoke. Imagine that. Someone's like pre-selling you and saying, you got to hire this. I literally just got off a call with someone like that. Okay. Like they were sold before I even talked to them. Right. So those clients came to our first conversation already half convinced, she said, right? So Diana now is at $16,800 a month. Now she told me last week the professionals in her Alliance Network are the most powerful sales team she's ever had. And they work for free because she sends them business too, right? So here's the professional alliance framework that Diana used. I have a call in a few minutes, so I'm going to rush through this. Hopefully that wasn't them calling me early. So here's the professional alliance framework that Diana used that any coach can build in 30 days. Now, step 1 is the alliance map. So you want to write down every professional category that regularly serves the type, right, the vendors that serve the type of business owner you coach. Could be different, okay? So for most coaches, this includes accountants, bookkeepers, business attorneys, financial advisors, commercial bankers, HR consultants, executive recruiters, right? In most markets, any coach can identify 8 to 15 potential alliance partners. Now, step 2 is the value first outreach. So the message that opens every, there's my call right there. Sorry about that. It's popping up. Let's snooze that for 5 minutes. All right. So the message that opens every professional alliance relationship leads with what you offer their clients, not what you want from them, but what you can offer, what you can give, okay? Give first. Golden rule, right? Here's the message Diana used, adapted. So it says, hi name, I'm a business coach who specifically works with service business owners who are operationally strong but struggling to grow profitability. I know you work with many of the most successful, see this is like builds their ego, right? Most successful service businesses in our market, because she's here, right? I imagine you occasionally encounter clients who are dealing with challenges to go beyond what financial or legal expertise alone addresses. I would love to learn more about the kinds of business challenges you see in your client base and share a little bit about the work I do. I think there might be a real value in us knowing each other. Would you be open to a 30-minute coffee? Easy, right? So this message is specific. It names the client type. It acknowledges the professional's expertise. It offers to learn, not sell. And it suggests a short, low commitment meeting. Now, step 3 is the relationship maintenance. Okay, once you have that relationship, you need to maintain it. And it's not superficial. Once an alliance partnership is active, Diana reaches out to each of them personally every 60 days, not a sales touch, a genuine resource touch. Maybe it's an article relevant to their clients, like some, based on what she's learned from them. Maybe it's a case study that might be useful to them. It could be a question about how things are going with their practice. The relationship is maintained through a genuine value, not through follow-up requests, okay? Now, step 4 is the reciprocal referral. So Diana actually refers people to them. Her own coaching clients, right, even to her alliance partners. If they need an accountant, they need a banker, they need a bookkeeper, whatever, that's the first people she sends her clients to. But anyone she meets out there, she keeps her referral partners in mind. You don't need a lot, right? And this can keep your practice full, okay? This is what the top business coaches do. They're not on there posting all day, every day, okay? So if Diana's story, 3 years of oscillating income, 3 days of alliance building, and then going to 11,400 in month 3, if that resonates with you, I want to help you. I want to help you build your alliance network. DM or comment either workshop or session, and I'll either send you the link to my upcoming workshop to hit 20K a month as a business coach, or if you want me to talk with you privately, comment or DM me session. I'll sit down with you for 45 minutes. We'll look at your business. We'll tear it apart. We'll put it back together. I'll give you a solid plan to hit 20K plus a month. All right, guys, so comment workshop or session or DM me. Diana waited 3 years. The calls took 2 weeks. 90 days later, she was at 11,400. Your alliance network is waiting to be built. So let's build it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to jump on a call. And you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you soon, okay?